our spirit. What is it? Where does it go? Are we able to see them using our mind's eye? If so, just what can spirit teach us? Welcome to School Through Spirit. Host DeEtte Renee is a certified psychic medium and master teacher of psychic and mediumship development through LWISSD. DeEtte was born knowing spirit and now is here to help you better understand the spirit world. And now your host, DeEtte Renee.
Good Monday morning, everybody. This is DeEtte here, School Through Spirit with the Edge Network, coming to just share a little bit from Spirit, seeing what they want to say, seeing where we're going to go. Who knows? Bringing a little bit of awareness. My thoughts are kind of scattered today, guys, and I do apologize for that. Even getting ready today, just good morning, Tim. Just it seemed to be one of those tasks I wasn't ready to do today. I wasn't ready. I don't know why. It is what it is. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this together. We're going to do this together, aren't we? So, here we go. We're going to bring out Neil's book. Obviously Neil sends his messages every week. Like I've told y'all, I haven't even looked at it yet. I've just went like, well, whatever. Yeah, I had a ton of fun yesterday, guys. And Tim, aka Neil, brought that up. We are making the most of the rest of our summer, and as a unit, and it's been for 5 years now, I think. Roughly 4 or 5 years now. My son-in-law, myself, and my grandbabies, we go to a Renaissance fair up here in Wisconsin, the Bristol Renaissance Fair. And we always look forward to it. And we went yesterday, and it's always a blast. It's so much fun because truly I feel like I'm in a different time period, or I should have been. You know, I don't know if you guys understand past lives, or really, I know we've talked about past lives, or felt like you belonged in a different lifetime, or one's really strong for you. I really like different time periods where the women had very long skirts and kind of cupped their mouth shut. Just less on the brain, lots of wisdom, but didn't always speak it. You know, I don't want to say that they were just quiet because somebody said they were stupid, because I don't ever think that was the case. I think a female back in the day, we just kept our mouth shut because we knew better. We were just like, not that we knew better to keep our mouth shut, but that we knew a lot, and we just looked at other people like, y'all are idiots, or whatever it might be, but we kept our homes. And I think I've carried a lot of that into this lifetime. I really do, in a lot of ways, although I'm getting very mouthy and very boisterous, as y'all can tell. So, yeah, it's one of my time periods. So when I get to put on the garb that's very long and flowing and to the ground, that is very much me. And it was actually kind of amazing because, excuse me, if y'all ever gone to a Renaissance fair, you see so much. I mean, it is a free-for-all of creativity and being what you want, like that, letting that inner person out. And when I say this, it's not just putting on a costume. 90% of the people that go really put a lot of thought into it. They really put a lot into it. And they try to get it as authentic as to their vision that they can, which is amazing. I love it. A lot of times you'll see ladies, I can't even say that. My garb was very authentic. Okay. It was made by somebody that really researched and was really into the Renaissance, and it's authentic to the time. Okay. Right down to like, there's like no zippers, there's no anything, you know what I mean? It's very authentic. So every time I go, I try to keep my hair I always put a crown or something on, which is not authentic. Let's put it that way. What is on my head is not authentic to the time period. But I always put like something on my head, but I keep my hair as simple and soft and think about the time period. And I'm always in awe because that's what I get complimented on every time. It's not the dress. It's not what I'm wearing. It's my hair. They're always like, oh my God, it's so soft and it's so simple. And it just oozes the time period. And people really like it. You know, I don't have to do all the hair and the spray and the flat iron. I don't curl it. I don't flat iron. I don't do anything. I just, I find a way to put it up in a way that would be pulled up away from my face and soft. So I'm always in awe. So that's my biggest thing. So there's that, guys. So let's talk about whatever page they flip to. I do not have my glasses. Oh my gosh, and there's a lot to read. So you're going to have to bear with me. My black glasses are in another case because I was doing a lot of beading this last week. So it says the purpose of the soul is evolution. Pretty picture. The purpose of the soul is evolution. Why is the purpose of the soul evolution? Because what the soul is after is the highest feeling of love you can imagine. And because the highest feeling is the experience of unity with all that is, for the soul to experience perfect love, it must experience every human feeling. So to evolve in the world of relativity, change is not only inevitable, it is desirable. For the soul must ultimately experience all of it in order to experience itself as any of it and fully realize itself while in the body. God says that we can see both the simplicity and the awesome magnitude of the soul's journey when we understand at last what is up to and see how the law of opposite plays its effects in our lives, assisting us in creating, being, and experiencing who we really are. How can it be up if it was never down? Left if it was never right? How can it be warm if it knows not cold? Good if it denies evil? Obviously, the soul cannot choose to be anything if there is nothing to choose from. And so, for the soul to evolve from the body, it needs change. The soul is very clear that its purpose is evolution. It is not concerned with the achievements of the body or the development of the mind. These are all meaningless to the soul. Your soul's agenda is seeking to be God in its own experience, and it does this by urging you to choose the very best of who you are. This is a big task, taking many lifetimes. It is through this deep understanding that we see the soul is also very clear that there is no great tragedy involved in leaving the body. In many ways, the tragedy is being in the body. So you have to understand the soul sees this whole death thing differently. Constant change is the point of all life and underpins the soul's purpose and journey upward. What we know is evolution, knowing, experiencing, and being. And to me, this is, I should say it's huge, but it's not. To me, this is it's just plain old common sense. It really is. This morning, one of the reasons why I was not on board with like getting ready and going forward. And I'm going to talk very briefly about this situation because really the situation has nothing to do really with, well, it has everything to do, but nothing to do at the same time with what was happening. So this morning, before I even got ready, I found out a person from my past had passed away. Now, in my life, this person, since day one, was never a positive person towards me. Okay. Not that they aren't positive. I'm not saying he or she, but not that they weren't a positive person. They were never a positive person towards me. And often I have sat back in that point in my life because it was never a constant. It was a moment here and a moment there and a moment here. From there in what would be considered their childhood through into their adulthood. And again, never showed up as a positive for myself that I would look at as a positive person, okay, or positive actions. But then I look at it, it's made me think, and I've thought about this person throughout the years off and on, now that I have not seen them for, gosh, decade and a half. It's been a long time. But over that period of time, I thought about this person, like, why did you come into my life? Why did you show up? Why did you just show up in little spurts and not even necessarily doing anything to me? They're just experiencing their life. It just happened to be I was involved in the situation that kind of got the brunt of it. And it's not that they were trying to show up and do something. Okay. So before anybody like starts going, oh my God, no, it wasn't that situation. It wasn't like they purposely went out to hurt me. They were just there and involved. And I used to sit back and think and go, why? Why would you do this? Why would you come up that? And it came to the realization that this person was never doing anything to me. They were seeking their own experiences. They were seeking their own things. They were experiencing their own life. And they just happened to be intertwined with mine at moments for truly probably our highest growth. Why? Because those moments were chaotic. They were moments where you go, oh my gosh, why is this happening? Why is this period just so destructive to me? Now, this was during a period where I was in that, what most people would deem an abusive situation, where I was being abused. Okay. And I would think, God, why are you showing up to make this worse? Like, why don't you recognize? And I'm sure they didn't. And I'm sure they didn't really care, because really it wasn't their life. It wasn't for them to care. And I often thought through the years, I wish you were just out of my life. Now, I never thought about passing. I never thought the person would pass. I never wished that upon them. Why? Because I've never wished that upon anybody. Why? Because quite frankly, let's be honest, you don't like somebody, you don't wish for them to die. Why? Because that's idiotic. Why? Number one, who wants anybody to die? But two, it's a freedom. It's going back to pure love. It's going back to love. If you want somebody to hurt, the last thing you do is you want them to die. Because that's not pain, that's beauty. So this morning when I found out they'd passed, I was happy for them. I was thankful. It made me look back at my life and the periods that were in my life again and be grateful for the fact that they were there. Be grateful for the fact that they showed up, because they helped me to see a perspective that I would never have seen. Because we need the good with the bad. We need the evil with the not evil. We need both parts of it. And we also need that innocent person standing by to represent a portion that is not good nor evil. They're just there. Because we need that, almost like that point. Because in any science project, you need a stable. You need something that's not going to change. Something that is going to show that this is what's not going to be effective. They're just a catalyst. And I wish them the absolute best and hope that they got the best life that they possibly could with all the experiences, because that's what life's about, is experiences. Life is about growth of the soul. Now, I know so many people come to me and they're like, oh my gosh, Jet, well, if we're looking for love, we're looking for that. Why the heck did we leave love? I mean, doesn't it sound idiotic? I mean, isn't there something messed up? And maybe this is just what human thought, to go, oh my gosh, we're already in pure love. We're in divine, pure love. Why the hell do we need to come here to learn about the ultimate love if we're already in it? We don't understand it. It's what it is. It's like a person. I mean, if you think about it, we have people that were, either born into it or kidnapped as children and lived in highly, highly what we would deem abusive situations. There's one show or documentary I've seen where a girl had been kidnapped, and maybe it was just a story, but either way, she'd been kidnapped at a very young age, and she was kept in the basement, chained to a bed. She was literally captive. She was literally held there. Not allowed to scream, not allowed to do this. She had a little pot to go to the bathroom in, blah, 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 blah. I mean, just the most horrid of situations. Horrid. And she spoke about how she remembered hearing his voice upstairs. And the voice became something pleasant. She longed to hear the voice. And it was a voice for the captor. And through the years, he would often bring her upstairs to watch a movie together or eat dinner together, sit with each other. And of course, she always went back down to her room in the basement, re-chained up, all of that. Why? Because he has that insecurity that she's going to leave. But what he didn't recognize is that over the years, he was no longer having to capture her because this became normal to her. This became love to her. This became something different. And as an adult, when she was able to free herself, she found herself longing for him. Is he okay? You didn't hurt him. And nobody understood. Matter of fact, I know it was a TV show. Sorry. Because now I'm just seeing the rest of it. And everybody, the real parents are back involved. The police are back involved. And everybody wants to go back. And everybody's talking about this awful person that did this to you. And she was really upset. And she didn't want anybody to talk about it again. And when finally somebody gave her the opportunity to speak, and they said, oh my gosh, tell me what you're feeling. She goes, I can't stand hearing them talk bad about him. And the person just sat there and all going, why? And she explained it because she did not remember her life prior to him. She didn't remember her life prior to this situation. All she remembered was the situation she was in, and that was normal. That wasn't abuse to her. It was abuse to somebody else through their eyes, but it wasn't to her. She found him to be very kind because she didn't recognize, he wasn't hitting her. He wasn't was he physically assaulting her? He was, but she wasn't recognizing it as an SA account. She was seeing other things. And so often she was in a situation where it took a lot because everybody around her was going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But nobody was taking the time to see how she was viewing this situation. Nobody was seeing that. Nobody was recognizing that. And I know that sounds not that we need to go out and capture people because that's not the case. But when you look at something, her soul, even though it's a storyline, her soul would be evolving. Her soul was understanding something. Her soul was still understanding through the whole process of this. There was a sense of love. And that's what her soul is here to understand. This situation over the years has made me look back at my own situation, which would be considered a domestic violence or domestic abuse situation. And I still hear it all till today. Now, if you speak to the man that I was involved with, he'll tell you, and he has to me, years ago, why are you telling people I'm abusing you? Why are you telling people that I've been violent to you? He didn't recognize it. He never even to today will recognize what he did was harmful to me. Even the physical abuse, he'll go, why did you make me do this to you? And it's not to convince me that I was the one. It's a belief that he has. Why? Because this is how he was raised. This is the people that were in his life. This is his recognition of what love is, or how you perform or act in love. Even I stayed in it long enough to go, wow, he does love me. He loved me as much as he could, the only way he knew how. Now, is it still violence and abuse from somebody else's? Yeah, it is. Nobody should be hurt. Nobody should ever be hit. But I will tell you, if I was not in that situation, I would not know the level of love that I learned to know and to understand. There was a lot of positive that came from that relationship. And I know nobody else is going to understand that. They don't, unless you've been in that situation. You don't recognize it. You don't recognize that, gosh, I miss the energy of a person by me. My soul loves this person. My soul recognizes a deeper level of love, a different type of love. Now, did the effects of abuse there? Yeah, they were there. It took years to allow somebody to give me a hug because I didn't want to be touched. It took years to have intimate conversations because I didn't feel trust like I could trust anybody. So the effects of that abuse was there, but that love was still there. That feeling of love. And I know that sounds really wrong to a lot of people, but that's what our souls do. Our souls almost seek out different situations to receive love, to give love, to understand love, to watch love, because we need to experience all aspects of it to have a very deep understanding of it. A very deep understanding of it. I have spent the last, I guess since 2012, 2013, rejecting anybody that would even think of wanting to be a partner with me. Because I'm about self-love now. Love of self. Recognizing that I also need to learn to love this. And it's another level to learn. While going through this, still seeing, witnessing, and experiencing other portions of love. I know people look at me like I'm DeEtte. I'm not. I've recognized that in this lifetime, I have put myself in several different situations. Not to learn tolerance, not to learn, all these other situations, but to learn acts of love. What love is. What love truly is. At least for this lifetime. And as he writes, it takes a multitude of lifetimes. You could try to, even with this lifetime, I've had a very long lifetime of abuse, what other people would consider abuse. It's been there. Even with so much in one lifetime, there will be several lifetimes of this. Oh my gosh, my nose. Spirits all around me. And why? Because it takes several lifetimes to understand. And I know as a body, we look at it and we go, oh my God, why? What's 80? 80 years is a long time. Well, the soul is infinite. It's going to be around for an infinite amount of time. If never destroyed. Who knows? I'm not in the soul form right now. And they really don't have a time level. But if they would, think about if you've already had 80 or 90 lifetimes of anywhere from 40 to 100 years old. If that gives you, oh my gosh, even the smallest understanding of an age of a soul, and that you may not even be in your prime yet. Because the soul really wants to thoroughly understand it. They don't want to leave any pebble unturned of understanding. If there is a question, when they get done, they come right back. Why? My heart, Buddha baby. Because quite frankly, they want complete understanding. They want to be at that place. They just get it. They know it. They're the professor of the subject. There is nothing that they ever have to go back and ask again, because they are the complete know-it-all. And every soul wants to know the same thing. It's not math, it's not science. There is no academic award. It's just the understanding of love. It's that simple. So when you look at why, the biggest question here I want to look at is, a lot of people look at me and go, they can't believe there's a God. Because if there was a God, why would there be abuse? Why would there be cancer? Why would a child die? There's a God because they allowed him to do it. Why? Because they allowed that soul to have a choice of what they did or did not want to do. And it's really funny, because if I had ever doubted there was a God, and sometimes I do, I'm human. If there's ever a time that I was going to doubt there was God, I can tell you after last week, my doubt is gone. And this is what happened. It happened on Friday. Me and my daughter took the grandkids out to ride their bikes at a park. Just to practice, because they're both just learning. It's amazing. My grandson, as you guys have seen, he's 5 years old, and this boy has never seen the inside of a church. And even though he's got me in his life, I never speak of God. He has no reference really to what it is, because parents have decided, and it's okay, allowed the children to grow up to make their own decision, to learn on their own. And I think that's absolutely beautiful. Why force it down their throats? Let them find him on their own. And I know that goes against most people's theory. But the beauty of it is at the end of this one-way track, I was with my grandson, and I was walking very slowly, considering his very fast bike that he was going as fast as he could, because he had something to prove. And he stopped at the end where I told him to, and he got off and started doing some on the monkey bars. And by the time I got to him, he completed the monkey bars and he climbed up on top. And I looked at him and I said, "Oh my gosh, buddy, you did so good. You ran so fast. You didn't fall. You just made it. It was awesome." He goes, "Yeah, I know." I said, "Yeah, you know how I did it?" I said, "How'd you do it?" He goes, "God was holding my hand." I said, "Who?" He goes, "God." So God was holding your hand, huh? He goes, "Yeah. He told me I could believe in me." Okay. He says, "I don't know if God's holding my sister's hands." I said, "Why is that?" He goes, "Because she's not doing as good as me." And I said, "I think God's with her. I think he's holding her hand." He goes, I said, "I just don't know if Sissy knows it. I don't know if she knows he's holding her hand." It was really funny, because then after the conversation, I went, "Buddy, how'd you learn about him?" He goes, "YouTube." And I laughed. I laughed so hard, because he found a strong belief in somebody you can't see. The world can tell you about him, and you may not know him. And something as small as YouTube, from a 5-year-old, learned all about God and has a strong belief without the housing of religion, and believed he could do whatever he wanted to do because of somebody you can't see told him. And to me, that was remarkable. So for this, guys, you go off and believe what you want to believe. For me, I'm going to believe there's a God. And I'm going to believe that we have a soul. And I'm going to believe that our soul is here to evolve. And for every situation that we feel is a negative one, that situation there is for us to understand a positive. Because you wouldn't know what a positive was without the negative. Just saying. With that being said, guys, we're going to take a quick station break. And when we come back, we'll have our 5 cards done. Seeing a few, guys. This is DeEtte School Through Spirit with the Edge Network. Seeing a few.
Elevate your consciousness with each issue of the Edge magazine delivered straight to your doorstep. Immerse yourself in a community of curious teachers and seekers dedicated to the collective growth and understanding. Each glossy edition is a portal to expand awareness, featuring the latest in metaphysical and holistic products, services, events, and books. Let our engaging articles and comprehensive practitioner directory guide you on your journey towards higher consciousness. With every issue, raise your vibration and deepen your connection to the universe, one enlightening read at a time. Subscribe today at edgemagazine.net/subscribe and embark on a transformative exploration here, there, and everywhere.
Life is full of crossroads, and navigating them can be daunting. But fear not. Join us on Navigating Life's Crossroads Pathways to Freedom with Leslie Wegleitner, your guide through the journey of self-discovery. In a world filled with inner conflict, external pressures, and the constant tug between your choices and others' expectations, Leslie will help you face your fears head-on. Discover how to choose your path authentically without compromising your true self. Our show explores the profound question: how can you find inner peace, align with your deepest desires, and make decisions that honor your unique journey? Leslie's wisdom and expertise will inspire you to embrace your own path and empower you to move forward with confidence and clarity. Don't let life's crossroads overwhelm you. Tune in to Navigating Life's Crossroads Pathways to Freedom and embark on a transformative journey towards self-discovery and true freedom. It's time to find peace within and make choices that resonate with your heart and soul. Join us and let's explore your path to a life you truly deserve at lesliewegleitner.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is School with Your Spirit, DeEtte here on the Edge Network. We are here with our 5-card stud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm opening it.
He's like, you like his scar, guys? See his scars? That's not a wound, just so you know. He was, what were you yesterday?
A pirate,
A pirate?
but my sister beat me up.
She did not beat you up. It looked like he had beat up because we put the temporary tattoos. You want to show him the other one? There's his other one.
Yeah, it's a straight line.
Yeah. And then I took makeup and I put colors all around, and it looked like it was all fleshy wounds and bruises healing. Huh. It was pretty cool, wasn't it? You was walking around going, "Arr, mop the deck."
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
No, it wasn't.
You did too. I heard you. Look at that face. So, we can show them what the box looks like.
The box looks like, and it has a bag.
It has a bag. Yeah.
There's no books.
There's no books. Well, what's that?
A book.
A book? Oh my gosh. How about you open that part too? Can you get it out? Perfect. And I'll read it. Don't pull the string out. Here. You want to open that too?
These cards are really I'm not going to use that one.
Which one are you going to use?
The one I just used.
Which one was that? That one? Okay. So I'm going to tell you about the cards while he's opening that. So this is the Wild Things Oracle. Wild Things. Are you a wild thing?
Nah. There's a book.
There is a book. And these are by Angi Sullins, because we know we love the Angi Sullins.
Yeah.
Excuse me. This is U.S. Game Systems.
Yep.
Yep. And it says Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle deck and book set. A legend author once showed us where the wild things are. While you can search the pages of the story, climb the mountains, and swim the oceans of our planet to seek them out, their original wildlings live in the realm of the psyche. Critters of all shapes and sizes dwell there, and our lives are better if we seek to discover and understand them. Use the oracle cards and the lushly illustrated guidebook to discover the wildlings of your own inner forest of psyche. Dare to join the wild rumpus. Pretty cool. I love this.
These are for the cards.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Inside the book. Oh, I love this. And we all know I love this. I love this. It says, there remains a remnant of a wild magic in this world. Seek it and you will find it. Seek it with all your heart and you will one day become it. Oh my God. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Super cool, huh?
There's even a thing to put all the books.
They gave us a bag to put the cards back in?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, huh?
And you don't need to put those in there.
You don't need to put them there and just put them in the bag?
Yeah, and you can throw that away.
Well, why would it throw that away? That's a pretty cool box. Yeah, but you could, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If you wanted to.
If you wanted to. Should I shuffle the cards really quick and then you can pull them? Okay. Should we show them a couple of cards so they can see the drawings?
Ooh, guys.
How cool is that?
Guys, look.
Oh, pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah.
Very awesome. Oh my God, the drawings, the pictures are gorgeous. So, you showed him the picture in the book?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. You got big color pictures, huh?
This one's the coolest because it's a skull.
It's
Oh, it's not a skull.
not a skull?
But inside
It kind of looks like a skull. Yeah, it's a bubble with a skull on the inside, huh? It's like your head's in a wrapper. Pretty awesome.
No, you don't.
He did show me how to whistle, huh?
Mommy, do we have it next week or is next week full?
No, we have it next week. 2 more weeks of Great
Guys,
America and water
guys,
park fun.
It's a rat, but look, he has sharp teeth on his head.
Oh my gosh,
Mommy,
super
where
cool.
Are we going today?
Ooh.
Chiropractic. Yes, today is our day of chiropractic and gymnastics and ninja training. Ah, it's not
Oh,
that.
guys, there's a trumpet.
Oh my gosh, look at all that.
Yeah.
Should we tell them what we're doing right now? We're doing 5-card stud.
Your 5-card stud.
Yep. This is where Dawson's going to pick the cards. He's going to pick 5 of them. Thank you. And Nani here is going to read the cards individually.
Then you had to put them in the bag.
And then I'll put them in the bag when we're done. But then when we get done, we're going to read all of them as a whole. Okay. So your job is to pick a number 1 through 5. Now you can pick 1 card, 2 cards. You can pick all the cards for all we care. This is yours. You can, and each card is going to give a little bit of guidance on whatever situation you have going on. Now you can essentially have 6 and or more readings. You can have a lot. Hey, you can have a lot of issues going on. Write them down, put a number by them, and get a little bit of clarity on each one if you'd like. Huh?
But
What do you think? What are you doing? Oh, you're putting that away?
because I don't want to sharp me.
Yeah, you don't want it to sharp you, huh? Okay. Here's the cards. Go ahead and pick them.
5-card stud.
5-card stud. Oh my God, I got to uncross this leg. What do you got going first? Ooh, let yourself be carried. Oh my gosh, that's kind of scary looking, huh? But if you look at it up here, there's a little soul up here being carried by this little guy, huh?
Yeah, but
He looks scary. Let yourself be carried. I really honestly think it's not so much the physical being carried as it is the mental, emotional being carried. So often we like to construct our world. We like to say, oh my gosh, this is going to happen. That's going to happen. I am not, my life is the way it's supposed to be. This is how I was raised. This is my attitude. This is how I react in every situation. And this is kind of like letting yourself be carried away. Let yourself be carried off. Why do we have to sit here in a place going, oh my God, we have to act or believe or do something in a certain way? This really is about just saying, you know what? This is okay. I'm just going to experience this, or this is going to happen. And it's okay. So let yourself be carried away. Let yourself just be. Nobody walked the plank, Lauren.
walk the plank.
I'm sure you try to get somebody to. But let yourself be carried away within the moment, within the emotion. Allow yourself to just be and experience. Next card.
Next card is
Oh, gonna hand it to me?
no. Look there.
This one? Okay.
They're all the same.
Well, you got to change them up a little bit. Here's your do-over. Here's your do-over. What a cool card. Here's your do-over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do
So often, so often people want to do over. They want to redo this. They want to take it and do it again. Like, oh my God, I screwed that up. I would like a second chance. I would like a second chance of life. I'd like to second chance this or second chance of this. This is telling you always have. Matter of fact, you have so many do-overs, it's not even funny, but you have to look at it that way. You have to look at like, oh my God, life's a do-over. You know, there's a reason why you get to stick around for 50, 60, 70, 80 years. It's because it's a chance to do it again and again and again. And you need to look at it that way. Okay. You might be looking at this situation, go, why the hell am I in this situation again? Why is this happening again? This is your chance to do it again, but in the way you thought you'd do it the first time, or the way you thought you'd do it last time, but didn't get a chance to do it. So look at your situation you're in right now and go, oh my gosh, I get to do it again.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh, I get a do-over.
I get a do-over.
Yeah. From the Mouse of Babes. Next card.
Next card, but you can pick it.
I get to pick the next card?
No, I do.
Okay, get it picked.
Guys, you never picked for the way and bottom. I'll pick one.
Oh, that's a cool card. Can you give it to me?
It's a deer, but we're not going to show you yet.
Conjure the magic. Oh my God, isn't that so cool? Conjure the magic. I love this card. I'll tell you, this might become my favorite card. When we're looking at conjuring the magic, I know that sounds so spooky, doesn't it? But really, what is magic? But something that you really don't think you can have, right? It's something that we're told is make-believe. You can't happen. But life is magic. This card is telling you your life is yours, and you can create whatever the heck you want to do, whatever you want to be. What is it you want out of a situation? How it's going to roll is really up to you, because how it's going to roll is how you're going to look at it, how you're going to see things. How are you going to create the next being, the next way of it happening? Really, your life is your creation, and however it happens, you're only in your situation because you've chose to be in your situation. You chose to stay there. I know that sounds like, oh my God, yeah, that's not true, but it's the truth of it. When you start to change your perspective, your outlook, guess what? Magic happens and things around you start to change. So conjure your own magic. Next card. We got 2 more to go.
Guess what?
What? Here's why. I did see you. Now go. Pick a card. That one? Oh, beans. Oh my God. That's a good card.
I thought that one was really good.
Bean.
Guys,
Beans. This card is really kind of cool. When we're looking at this, it's bean, but then you put the S on it, beings. Okay. Most people look at this and kind of look at an alien life. We look at everything around us. Okay. I love the being part, because being is just being present, just being there, just being there in the moment. But when you put the S on it, also already makes this into something else there around you. And when you look at that, you look at everything around it, that's all it is. It's a bunch of beings. It really is. And looking at this and kind of looking around, it's like we're all aliens here, aren't we? Because none of us are natural to this planet. Why? Because we're all souls. That's what you are, as a soul here. So looking at this card, it's kind of looking around, start putting things into perspective, start putting things, and look, we're all backpacking in here. We're all just camping while we're here. We're all either in tents or we're in structures, but we're all just here temporarily. And that's what you have to look at, is life right now is just a temporary source for you. You're going to move on. You're going to grow. You're going to go on to a different planet, a different dimension, a different whatever. So recognize that. The next time, or in this time, the situation you're in, you're thinking, oh my God, this is awful. Am I ever going to get out of this? You are. It's temporary. It's not permanent. It's for right now. We need one more card, D. Mr. Play over there. You going to come pick a card or no?
Yeah, but guys,
You better hurry up or I'm going to pick it.
Guys, I'm coming. I'm running how fast I can.
One more card. Last card. Last card. Did you get it?
Guys, you did good.
You got, they're guessing. Give me one card. Just give me one. This card? Just one.
I mean this one.
That card? Okay. It says, beware of the shame creature. Beware of the shame creature. Oh my God. He had to give us a hard one, didn't he? When we're looking at this one, though, it really is, the shame creature has nothing to do with anybody else. We would look at this and go, oh my God, there's somebody outside of you. It's you. It's how you're looking at yourself. It's how you're looking at your perspective. Why? Because you're comparing this to something else and you're going, oh my God, I have shame in this. You're looking at yourself in a negative way. This card is telling you to stop, be aware of it. Just quit. Stop looking at yourself in that way. Stop looking at yourself as a bad person. Stop looking at yourself like, oh my God, I'm doing wrong. Stop looking at yourself going, oh my God, what the heck? This has nothing to do with that. Can you just turn on the light and leave it on, please? Thank you. Leave it alone now. It's kind of bright. So this card is really telling you to be careful of that. Don't allow yourself in that place. Don't allow yourself to go, oh my gosh, and put yourself in a negative place in your mind, because you're not. So card number 1 was let yourself be carried. Card number 2 is here's your do-over. Card number 3 is conjure the magic. 4 is beings. And 5 is beware the shame creature. When we look at all these as a whole, this really is a lot about you this week. This really is about you. And I'm going to tell you, kind of finding yourself, you need to be present. You need to be in the state of mind that you're really in a present space. It's not allowing yourself to get ahead, not getting behind, and start to see a situation for what it is, okay, or what you perceive it to be. Don't put a negative condemnation on it. Don't put it on they've done something wrong or somebody else has done wrong. That's not what this is about. This really is about you being in this place of awareness and going, you know what, this is what it is today. It's not what it's going to be tomorrow. It's what it is today. And allow yourself to go, wait a second. I can handle this any way I choose to. Any way I choose to. And just kind of flip it. Change your perspective, change your attitude, and see what's going to happen next. You've already been here and done this. It's no big deal. You've done this 100 times. So look back, see, kind of learn from the ways you've done it before and go, yeah, I'm not going to do it that way again, but I am going to do it this way. And then allow yourself to do that. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Hopefully that makes sense to you. I like these cards, guys. Very simple, beautiful, beautiful. These cards are really cool because I think it's a deck set that can really kind of hit home. Why? Because there's a simplistic nature to these cards. But really they kind of go into depth. They really have a lot of depth. They really have the ability for you to like pick up a card and go, wow, this is what this means to me. This is what this says. This is what it means to me. And this is where I can kind of go with that. You know what I mean? So there you go. I like these. I really do like these cards. So where is DeEtte this week? Oh my God, where's DeEtte this week? DeEtte is in Rice Lake, Wisconsin. Rice Lake, Wisconsin.
Mommy,
What? What could you like to tell me?
this thing is from this card.
Oh my gosh, look at that card. What card do you have? What card is that? Should we tell them about that card? This, guys. Snapshot time. If you got me and you can take a snapshot. I carry these on my tables.
Yeah, and this is what I found.
That's what you found?
Yeah.
He hit he's all about QR codes. So I guess we are putting StreamYard,
Yeah, if you find
our Beacon StreamYard TV,
if you go here, you're going to
or
get
Stream TV.
If you go here, you're going to get one of these cards.
Yeah. So
And I took a picture of it, and I see like, where's the card, dude?
the Beacon Stream streaming TV was created by a group of people that were on Discovery Channel and Travel Channel and all those wonderful haunted type shows. And what they did was when they all got canceled, they all got canceled. One, because of some situations, not because it was bad TV, but they really found that there was a need for it. Okay, so they created Beacon. And Beacon really is a place for all your true crime, your paranormal, and your
if you
horror.
see this in my hands, do not scan it.
Do not scan it.
Yeah.
You're going to come up with Beacon. But it really is a place to see all your favorite shows, all your favorite things. Remember the Holzer files? They're mystery.
Oops, that's hot.
Let me see if I can find the name of it. Mystery files now, I believe. I can't remember the name. I feel so bad. What is the name of it? Oh my God, I'm horrible. They just concluded too. They just finished their first season. I don't even know if you can see it yet. It's going to stream very soon. Mystery Files is, I think, the name of the show. Do not quote me on that. I'm so sorry. But they are great. These are amazing. I do advertise Beacon. This is Urban. I can't read. Oh my God. Urban Investigation, I think. A bunch of great people. I'm so sorry, Bets. My brain just went this morning. But yes, go to Beacon, Google Beacon TV, and you're going to find amazing. It's really inexpensive too. Their their plans starts at $4.99 for the basic, $6.99 for premium and monthly. I mean, they've got 4 different plans. Come on, guys. It's for a year. The legacy year, which is pretty much everything. It's only $80 for a year to stream.
I think they're scanning it.
I'm telling you what, it's not expensive. It's awesome. It's a great place to be. So there you go. So let's go back to tell them where Nani's going to be this week, okay? Let's tell them where Nani's going to be, okay? So where is Nani going to be? Nani's going to be in Rice Lake, Wisconsin, August 23rd. This is this coming Saturday at the Rice Lake Elks Club. Rice Lake Elks Club. It is vendors and healers and readers. Oh my, there's a bunch of us. Terry Flick will be doing the Psychic Gallery. So I'm super excited for him to be doing everything that he's doing. It really looks like, sorry guys, the line, if you were with us any place in the last couple of weeks, the lineup's the same, so sorry for that. But it is what it is. Dead Files, no, Dead Files isn't being recreated down there, darling. Sorry, look for the Holzer Files. The Holzer Files with David Schrader, Shane Piment, and Cindy Kaza. That's the TV show I was talking about, but they've recreated that, which is super amazing. So that's where you're going to find me this week. Again, hey, calm down. It's Rice Lake. Her. So there we go, guys. And next week I am teaching intermediate 2-day course in Black River Falls, Wisconsin. I know it's Labor Day weekend, guys. I get it. But if you're really want to do stuff for yourself, really want my intermediate class, it's only $200. 2-day course with me. You still get Sunday off. You want to take it, that's fine. You can either contact me at medium@renee.com. Or yeah, just contact me. I'll give you all the information. With that being said, guys, we're gonna leave for the day. You guys have an amazing week, and we cannot wait to see you next week here on School Through Spirit with the Edge Network. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
There are psychic mediums, but there is nothing like DeEtte. Let's face it, we all struggle time and again. But if you seek the clarity you deserve, then you need to seek DeEtte. As a master teacher, DeEtte studied under international psychic medium Lisa Williams. Together, they not only help DeEtte better tap into spirit, but also build a long-lasting relationship. So many psychics tell us what we want to hear, and that just won't cut it with DeEtte. She tells you what you need to hear. No sugarcoating here. To book a reading with DeEtte is simple. Just visit her website, DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us. And follow the Yellow Brick Road to connect with DeEtte. Don't just sit there and ponder those questions. Ask them and let DeEtte guide you every step of the way. You need insight now, and DeEtte can help. Just visit DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us.